Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning blog. My name is Melisa Galasso, and today we're going to talk about the 2023 Trends Report. Yes, I know we're in 2024, but this is a report that's really important that comes out of the AICPA and provides us with a good understanding of what's going on in the profession. So the Trends Report recently came out and provides us with understanding of what's going on in terms of trends of supply, the students coming out of college who have majored in accounting, the trends in demand, the firms and whether they're planning to hire these and who they're planning on hiring, as well as what's going on with the CPA exam. And so the number of people sitting and passing, because again, we have students who come out of school, but they don't always sit for the exam. And so we're going to just do some highlights from the report this year. We hope that you will take a closer look, click on the link attached to here, and you'll be able to take a closer look at some of the details. They've got great graphics that you can kind of see the trends, not just between 22 and 23, which is what I'm going to be talking about, actually 21 to 22, because it's the 23 report. So they do the report in 23 to talk about what happened in the previous period. So we're going to look at the adjustments that have happened year over year. However, they have years, they have 20 plus years of data that you can look at. And so I think it's really important to take that perspective as well. So first and foremost, in terms of supply, we know this is an issue, right? Accounting degrees fell for bachelor's degrees, 7.8%. So bachelor's degrees are down again. So between 2021 to 2022, we had another decline. And so we know that we don't have the same number of students coming out. Master's degrees are no better. They also fell 6.4%. However, that decline was less than the decline from the previous period, whereas the decline from previous periods for bachelor's degree has typically been 1 to 3%. So obviously it's getting worse on the bachelor degree side. In terms of trends for demand, in terms of CPA firms, and they use the base of who hired in 2021, how does this compare in 2022? Do you expect to keep it the same, increase or decrease? 50% said they were expected to have higher hiring in the year. So they're expecting to have more. 41% said the same. So again, I think that's really important for the trends report, that they're either hiring more or keeping their hiring the same in terms of their class. So for those who hired in 2021. But what was really interesting was the number of new CPA candidates from the CPA exam. So not only do we have less students coming out, but we have, of those students, less of them taking and sitting for the exam. So a 6% decrease there as well. So I think these trends are important. I think obviously the trends report is copyright. So you do want to take a look at the pretty pictures and things that they have in there to get a good perspective on what's going on. But these trends are really important. And so we do want to take a closer look at them and really evaluate how that impacts firms, how that impacts universities, how that impacts obviously the CPA exam. Obviously now in 2024, we have the new CPA exam. And does that change any of the outcomes here? We know that there was a little bit of an uptick last year for sitting for the exam because people didn't know if they wanted to try necessarily the new exam. And so here we go. We happened the same way. I took the last pen and paper exam and I really didn't want to take a computerized exam. And a lot of people were sitting with me when we made that transition as well. So not unusual to have a little bit of an uptick right before we make big changes to the exam. So all kinds of good things here to keep in mind as we go through. If you want more information, don't hesitate to reach out to us across multiple platforms as we go forward. But with that, I'm going to thank you guys for joining me on the Genuine Learning blog, and I look forward to seeing you on a future blog. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.